She was on the blue line. Or white line. She's on the white line again. Hello. Glenda.
Jesus,
The reason I pulled you over because you were kind of swerving back there. You're good? You have your registration and your insurance, please? You okay, bud?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We're all good.
Okay.
Just be quiet. Hold on to it.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much I saw two cops behind us.
You saw two cops behind you?
Glenda was just driving on my Glenda, there's two cops behind us. And then Glenda's like, yeah, I'm just keep on going. It's us, Glenda, they're following us.
Really? It's Glenda, that's all alcohol.
Okay, so let's. Who's with her?
The little child or little kid.
Okay, so let's talk to her and I'll have to see if you smell alcohol. Just have, we're gonna have to do our job. Okay. Do our thing and if I'll
Because over there, like she was kind of on the white line, and then when she turned, which I get it, yeah, it is a curve, but she kind of like half of the truck was on the other side, and then when I came, she turned here on Main, like she turned her blinker like way back there, she turned it on way back there, and she was just kind of,
okay, so we can have her step out and let's do that, and if we feel like if she, we'll talk to her, but if she is under influence, then it's her call. If you want to, it'll be our call. If you want to call the police, they can have it because she's probably of interest. If she is for herself. But we still got a job to do.
Okay. Let me get her insurance because she's waiting on her insurance. Did you find them? 11, 12, 23. This is for the Lexus. Give me 1 second, okay?
Okay. If you want, just have her step out and we'll go from there. Not because it needs to snow it. Yeah. Then I'll try and see if I can snow it. We'll go from there.
All right. Hey Glenda, do you mind stepping out of the vehicle? We'll review paperwork on my unit real quick. Good.
What we need to do next, but just go talk to him about your stuff and how much have you had?
3.39.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
3 or 4?
3 or 4?
Okay.
Yeah.
Just talk with him.
Huh?
Please, let me just get him home.
Get who?
Ethan.
Oh, yeah, but you know, I'm the type of cop who doesn't give breaks, Glenda. Okay.
You're the type of cop that what?
That doesn't give breaks. Okay. When I approached the vehicle, I did notice an odor of alcohol coming from alcohol coming from inside the vehicle. Okay. I don't know what you talked to him about.
I didn't talk to him about it.
Okay, but when I observed you walk out, you were kind of swerving all over the place, okay? And then right now, you're just, as you're standing, you're kind of swaying side to side,
Right.
okay? Thing is, you're the mayor, okay? I'm your employee.
It doesn't matter.
I'm your employee, okay? So I'm gonna do a couple of standard sobriety field tests, okay? I'll see how you perform on those, okay?
Let me just take him home.
Glenda, I can't. As a matter of fact, I just went through a class on this
Okay. Let me get my phone.
2 weeks ago. Let me do this first.
Can I get my phone?
Well, let me do this first, okay?
Let me get my phone.
I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? Let me do the SFSTs first, okay?
Right.
And then from there, we'll see what happens,
Right.
okay? So, let me go and turn my lights on.
Can I please just get my phone?
Let me do that first, okay? Just stand right here. It's honestly, it's awkward to me,
Right.
okay?
Alright.
But like I said, I did observe that you're kind of swaying while you're talking to him.
Just get my phone.
You can't get your phone. Let me do the SFSTs first, and then you can
So
get your phone.
right now, Glenda, Just
It's
talking
fine.
with Aaron, okay? Since you are our boss, it's a
No,
conflict of interest.
I'm not saying anything because you're my boss.
No,
boss.
but it's
But
yeah.
as far as
I'm
conflict
just-
of interest, we're gonna have to contact state police, okay?
That's fine.
And that's just coming from Aaron. So.
That's fine. That's
But
fine.
I mean, as far as he has his reasons for.
That's fine.
He observed it, but as far as what we're doing now,
He's coming?
yes. So as far as what we need to do next, that's what we're gonna have to do, okay?
That's fine.
And now that you're standing downwind, I can smell it. Okay.
Well, I'm not
You could
denying it.
Yeah, we could smell it on you, and the way you got out of your vehicle, Glenda, it's not good. The thing is, though, is my main concern is you have him in the car.
That's my main concern.
I
right now.
know, but the thing is, though, is you. I mean, there's so many things that you could have done to call us. We could have given you a ride. I mean, there's something that we could have done else, but
Okay.
we gotta just wait, okay?
All right. Okay. Brad, please get my phone.
Yeah, we can do that as far as right now. Let's get your phone.
Dude, I just went through this class.
What do you have?
Huh? I just went through this class. They just told us about this stuff.
With the child or anything?
No, with the as a friend or coworker, or
Yeah.
you still got to do what you got to do.
So I contacted Aaron when I finally recognized the truck. I was like, shit. So then I contacted Aaron and I told him, and he said, yeah, he said it's up to, well, I mean, we have to do what we got to do.
Yeah.
But then he called me back saying, oh, it's a conflict of interest to call state police.
Yeah, because she begged for me to let him take him home, but I can't.
When she got out, she can't even walk, bro. So that's another thing. But like I told her, our concern is Ethan, the little boy inside,
Yeah.
because there's no way. But let me turn on the back lights on mine.
Okay.
When you got behind this vehicle, what did you see?
Well, I saw her coming 38, and then I thought
She was speeding on Main Street. I mean on Motel.
no, because it was 30. Yeah.
It's 30.
38.
Okay, 38.
Yeah, so she was good on the speed, and then I thought she had a light out, so I turned around and the light was good, but then when I got behind her, she was kind of swerving. She hit the white line, driving on this, with just two wheels one time, and then, like I said, there was that curve. I get it, it is a curve, but she
In the middle, in the middle aisle.
in the middle aisle.
She hit the middle
Yeah.
aisle. Okay.
Like the line was in the middle of the vehicle. You know what I mean? And then she hit her blinker, but she turned it on like way back there before she turned into lane.
Okay.
So
No, I mean, if you saw what you saw, I mean, you already got speed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's 38, it's still 30 miles per hour there. So you have speed, there's your probable cause there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have her hitting the
Feel like
line,
maintaining it.
the curve, so.
and when she was fumbling through her paperwork, she seemed kind of.
What was she saying? Did she right away say, like, let me take him home, or?
No,
She
when
really kinda knew that was-
when I pulled her out, she's. You were talking to her, but then when she approached you, I saw her just.
Yeah, she's
Like, all over the
freaks
place,
me.
yeah.
Like, she's just not really bad. Like the way she stumbled, it's just
And then I told her, she just please let me go home, and I'm like, I'm not.
I mean, we have. That's what I said, man. We have to do our job. I mean, it's a situation, but I mean, we have to do our job. That's what we get paid to do.
And I mean, it's her choice. She decided to put it on the wheel.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different ways that we could have.
She could have asked us for that.
As I told her, I mean, you could have. My main concern was the little boy, and I said, but she could have easily contacted us, and I would have gladly given her easily. But I mean, people make choices, man. Let's just wait for state police, and we'll go from there.
You're my boss, man.
So that's fun. But we'll go from there, man, and see what
What's going on?
I told them to tell her to wait over there so I
Where?
can come and get her. Because I was at home and I was like, okay, I'll go get you right now.
Where though?
We were all at the Elks.
You guys were all at the Elks? Okay.
Yeah. But I had to go take my kids home.
Okay.
And then I was like, I gotta take a shower. And I was like, David, tell her that I'll come back for her.
Okay.
Where's Ethan?
Is it Jessica? Yeah, she came with me.
I mean, sadly, it sucks, but it is what it is, man. We get paid to do a job. We have to treat her like everybody else, like we would treat anybody else, you know.
And like I said, dude, this refresher for the IR 8000. This is one of the topics they told us about, dude.
About like
About if it's
bosses
your best friend, your boss, you still.
Oh, I know. You gotta do your job. You gotta treat them like it's just anybody else. It's just like I said. It just sucks, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, we still got a job, and God forbid, or thank God she didn't wreck or anything coming home. So.
Audrey,
Well,
how much longer?
like I said, well, he's my supervisor, and like I said, they told me they have to wait for SP.
They're already en route.
10 minutes?
Yeah, they're already en route. But we
You have a vape?
can't. We have to just stand by.
Where's yours at? Did you get yours?
You see, look at the way she's walking right there.
She can. You can clearly see she's under the influence. Man.
Let me get a Zen real quick. A Zen.
Which, I mean, we can't let her go either way because we have to wait for the investigation to be completed, but still.
I just don't want her to be eating or something, dude.
The thing is, though, I mean, even if we do watch her, but the thing is, though, she's it's not going to matter. It takes time. You're doing your job. Well, that's all it is. You're doing your job. We'll just see. I don't know. Like I said, we won't know until she does the test. But just her demeanor and the way she smells and the way she walking and stuff. Yeah. But
The other girl even told me. I told her to call me. And I would give her a ride. So
I know. We'll just go from there, but that's all we can do.
she just popped gum in her mouth too. So she just popped gum in her mouth too. So.
So just stay out with your recording.
Yeah.
We'll just watch and see what he does. You have your license.
Yes. I have her now.
Let's go over, but I'm the third car, so let's go over that way. So tell me a little bit about what's going on today. Do you understand what you're going on?
These guys are cool.
Okay, so
Can I take my shoes off? I'll try, but ready?
doesn't matter, your choice. For about 30 seconds. What we're gonna ask, the last one that you had, about what time was that?
It's gonna be up to him.
Do what?
It's gonna be up to him.
Can I get my vape?
Your vape. Let him. Because I don't know what he's gonna do next. That's all. Because he might ask you for a deprivation period. I don't know.
Or what?
A deprivation period. You can't have anything in your mouth.
Oh,
So that's why I'm just waiting on him to see if he's gonna do it.
get it.
Okay,
Yes.
so you're right there at that point. I don't think you're quite over the limit off of the clues that I saw, but I think you're right close to it. Where the limit might be 0.08, I think you're about a 0.06. Okay, so
My house is literally
Right.
right around the corner.
I'm not going to arrest you tonight. Okay, but yeah, don't. If you've had any, I just say don't drive.
Got it.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
So-
If you feel more comfortable, I can get a ride with her.
Well, yeah, we're not going to have you drive.
No, and I'll park my truck right there.
Let me take her home, and then I'll come back and then take her truck and then.
No,
Yeah.
definitely, but if
Yeah.
you say you need
Yeah,
a
can you
ride,
guys give me a ride?
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
cool.
how
All
do
right.
you do that?
I'll just wait right here till you come back and get the truck.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
That
sounds
works
good.
for me?
All right.
Yeah,
Sounds like a
okay.
plan.
All right, I'll be
Thank
back.
you, guys.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, guys.